Good morning, traders. Welcome to the Euro Dollar Pound Dollar video. My name is Chris from Elite Currency. Euro Dollar weekly chart last week, very bearish candle, close near the low. As you can see, bears fully in control. And with the break below the previous bottom here at the 23.6 fib, now the target is obviously the next fib, the 38.2 fib, 117.30. Be aware of 117.50 as well. So that's kind of the target zone here for this retracement that's taking place, because of course we've been in an uptrend here on the euro dollar since March 2020, and we had plenty of waves to the upside. This is looking like a 1, 2, 3, and I think that this is a 4. Within wave 4, it looks like we're looking at a ABC. For A, I expect and then a B up, and then a 5 wave down for C. That can complete wave 4 basically like this, and then I expect the uptrend to continue. So as long as price stays above the 38.2 fib, 50 fib, this could be a wave 4. If it breaks below that wave 4, below the 50 fib, then it could be something else. We might be in a downtrend rather than a wave 4 of an uptrend. So we'll have to reanalyze it then. But I personally think that my main analysis, the higher probability I attach to this red ABC within blue 4, finishing at the 38 or 50 fib. So once again, 3 waves down here, then 3 waves up, and then 5 waves down like this, for instance, something like that. There could also be a triangle pattern. This could be the A of a triangle, up for B, down for C, like this, like A, B, C, D, E, and then it breaks to the upside. So there you have 5 waves, A, B, C, D, E. That's also certainly almost just as equal possible as probably as ABC flat. Both are equally possible, even more probable, maybe even more likely actually a triangle pattern here. Let's take a look at the daily. So we have some space before we hit key support, about 140 pips left. On the daily chart, we had some pretty good falls on Thursday and Friday. That's what I said on Wednesday video, that I'm expecting an ABC here. That didn't take place, but if it does break this bottom, or if it falls and shows a bear flag, then yes, if it breaks that bear flag, then I'm looking for a continuation higher. In that case, this wave 2 is finished here, and we're looking at a downside. That's what happened. We didn't get the bigger ABC, but that's what happened here with this flag like that. We broke this flag. This was the key breakout in my view, right here, and that candle kind of signaling and confirming that breakout. And after that breakout candle at 119, what is it? 119.93-ish, breaking also 120 round level. Price has fallen down to the WIS 7 for a good 120 pip fall so far. So yeah, that was a good continuation, and you can see why that confirmation was so important, because there was a good chance, I think, that there could be an ABC back to the head and shoulders level, but that never happened. All right, so what next? It looks like we're in a wave 1, 2, 3. Within that wave 3, I think we're looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the WIS 7, I do expect the wave 4 to take place. I think that is, a good chance. So we can put fib from here to here. This could be wave 1, 2, and this could be all 3. So let me get rid of the daily fib very quickly. Back to the hourly chart. So I think that this could be a place where a bear flag is very logical for this wave 4, or a triangle pattern, or even an ABC flat. But I think a triangle or bear flag makes more sense in this context. Up to the 23 or 38.6 fib at 119.17 or 119.50. There I expect a bearish bounce, breakout of the flag, and a continuation lower. 50 fib is possible as well. Maybe even the 61.8 at 120, just because of the fact that price might be, 120 is kind of like a attraction for price. So normally it does not go as deep. Wave 4 doesn't go that deep to the 61.8 fib, but because there is a round level, actually it could attract price to that zone. So I wouldn't rule it out in this case. Plus we have the 144 EMA. So any of these fibs really could be the bearish bouncing spot. Depends on how price responds to this WIS 7. I do expect a bullish bounce here to any, some shallow, choppy bounce up. To 23 or 38, and if it does show a little bit more steam, then it could reach even the 144, 61.8 fib previous bottom, and bounce there. So this upside does not really have a lot of space, anywhere between 40, 37 pips and maybe up to 100 or so. So maybe more appropriate for some scalping on lower time frames. Perhaps it is riskier because it's against the trend. It doesn't have much space before it hits key resistance levels. So not really that interesting in my view, but yeah, it's possible. It seems most likely that it will do that. There's divergence between these bottoms at the moment. It, however, cannot go above this bottom in the 78. If it goes above that, then in that case, this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scenario is invalidated. So it may not go that deep. Otherwise, my analysis is wrong that I'm showing here, and it's not a 1, 2, 3, or at least it's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. All right, so that's what I'm expecting. I would like to see a pullback. Then I would be looking for shorts at these fibs. I think that's the most interesting for a push lower. I think that if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, we get a 4, 5 down to the minus 272 target. Here, what is the target at 118.08? So we'll get a 4, 5. That can complete a 3. So we'll have a 1, 2, 3 like this. Then I expect another bear flag, and then a continuation to finish the wave 5 of the wave C here. At 117.50, 117.30 at with 7. So basically flag, drop, and bounce. That's what I'm expecting for the moment. Then retracement, because this could be a wave 1, 2 or A, 1, 2 of a bigger A, and up for 3, 4, 5 to complete A. Then again, 3 waves down for blue B, and then again 5 waves up for C. Now we're looking quite ahead. I don't want to scare anyone or complicate things too much, but this is what I'm expecting for the moment. If we get the bounce it with 7 at 117.50ish, 117.30ish, 5 wave up for A, 3 wave for down for B, 5 wave up for C, ABC zigzag. So in that case, we would have basically A, and then we got a B, and then down again. All right. I guess that's it. Let's go to the pound USD. And same thing. This was my analysis on Wednesday was a little bit more accurate in the sense that we did get the ABC here. Euro dollar we didn't have it. Pound showed more strength than the euro, so there we did get it. Why did we get it? Because we had a higher high. So this was not a wave 1, 2. It cannot be because this broke this top, so that invalidates a wave 1, 2. I didn't expect that either, but just in case you were thinking that, that's not possible. And it is an ABC zigzag, as I was thinking. It just didn't go that far. It didn't hit the 50 fib. Made a double top instead. But I think that this bearish candle was pretty clear in the intent of the pound that the wave C was finished earlier, but finished. And after that strong bearish breakout candle here at 139.22, it fell almost 150 pips. So let's take a quick look at the 15-minute chart. Let me get rid of all the lines here quickly. And well, this could be a wave 4. It certainly looks like a choppy wave 4. This looks like a wave 1, 2, 3. This could be a 4 or an AB. Let's put the fib on the swing down and respect it to 38. So it could be both. It could be a wave B or, in fact, a wave 4 still. It's a little bit tricky. I would put the fib now from here to here, like this. As long as price really stays below the 50 fib, this supply-demand zone here, these bottoms, or sideways zone, whatever you want to call it, if it stays below that, price is moving up, but if it hits that and turns, I think it's still more likely a bouncing spot for more downside. But if it breaks above that, then it could indicate a stronger rally up, and we'll have to see how price responds to the trend line. That's of course a bouncing spot, but if it breaks above the trend line, that could indicate the end of the 5 wave here, and we're looking at a bigger ABC. So I'm not really that committed to down or up at this point. I think it's 50-50. And I don't see any strong advantage for up or down. I do think that the 50 fib is a bouncing spot. I do think that the trend line 61.8 and 144 EMA is a bouncing spot. The 78.6 in trend line, depending on how fast price moves up, also potential bouncing spot. So I do see resistance and potential turnarounds at these levels. But how much it will turn around, I don't know. It could just be a small bounce. It could be a bigger bounce. We'll have to see how price responds. Or, alternatively, if it breaks through this support trend line, it could be breaking a triangle. It could bounce here too, and it could break the triangle and go lower. In that case, towards 137.40, 137.50, 137.20 with 7 minus 273 target. And that's where maybe that wave 5 is completed of a wave A. And ABC up basically expected at that point. So to me, not really an interesting zone. Either looking for a bounce lower, looking for a bounce higher, or maybe the small breakout here, or a breakout here for a bigger bullish ABC. Those kind of ideas are floating in my mind. In this particular consolidation zone, I really don't find interesting at this moment. All right, those are my 2 cents, my thoughts, my analysis, what might happen. Let's take a look. Elite Currency Research Education webinars. We got Wave webinar coming up today. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 9th of March, we got webinar on automated trading for myself. Nenet also has his trading ideas today, by the way. Plus, of course, we got our blog with our daily analysis. We got education with a lot of analysis there, articles. If you're interested in more about automated trading, I have my own EA that is almost finished. So check out the webinar tomorrow for more info. It's based on SWAT, looking very interesting, specifically SWAT scalping, looking great. And if you want to know more about SWAT, you can either join the course with 70 videos and lots of strategies and materials, or go to Tools and Strategies and get the ebook for just $24.95 and learn a lot about technicals and how to learn to read the charts. Well, that's it. We'll be back on Wednesday with a new update on the euro dollar and pound dollar. Wish everyone great trading. Cheers. Bye-bye.